A new wave of discussion about government buyback of XRP tokens emerged a few days after Vallee Capital's managing director, Jimmy Vallee, spoke in an interview, discussing what XRP might be worth now if not for the SEC's prosecution. He once again suggested that the cryptocurrency could be bought back if the regulator is defeated in court. Welcome to XRP Insider. We provide the latest news of XRP Ripple. To stay updated with exciting news, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. To know more, please watch till the end. Vallee has long promoted his buyback theory about XRP and has also speculated that the token will be worth $35,000 at some point. He believes that will happen when all banks switch to ISO 20022 and use XRP. Many in the XRP community are rather pessimistic about such assumptions. Ripple's former director of developer relations, Matt Hamilton, for example, considers Vallee's claims to be complete fantasy, a scenario that is logically impossible. He noted, however, that even if a buyback of XRP were to occur, its price could not be considered fair value because the second is formed solely by market laws. Commenting on the possibility that the buyback would happen to make XRP the new government currency, Hamilton also questioned what prevents the government from simply buying the tokens from the market. As a general summary of Vallee's words, Hamilton said he was suspicious of his and Vallee Capital's activity, and that so far he has been saying more clever words than doing anything. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, versus Ripple lawsuit is marching toward the much-anticipated summary judgment. However, reports are emerging that the Commission has tightened its focus on the XRP lawsuit, ignoring Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX debacle. Charles Gasparino, journalist at Fox Business, in a series of tweets gave out undisclosed details over the XRP lawsuit. He mentioned that the autopsy of the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is a work in progress. However, it is worth asking the Commission why it focused on the XRP lawsuit amid the FTX collapse. As per reports, the Commission believes that Ripple management was flouting the SEC authorities by continuing to sell XRP. This happened even after the notice was issued to Ripple to stop. He added that how Ripple was selling XRP seemed to establish the token designation as a security. However, Charles Gasparino noted that the Ethereum Foundation did possibly one sale and then they just stopped. He highlighted that the SEC didn't file any kind of case against them. He mentioned that he is not picking sides and just reporting the facts. Earlier, reported that the XRP lawsuit has become more critical than ever for the Commission. As after failing to take proactive measures against the FTX and SBF, the Ripple lawsuit was most important for them. Stuart Alderete, general counsel of Ripple, stated that if these reports are true, then this only shows how the SEC works. The Commission's unelected bureaucrats believe that they have unchecked power to issue indiscriminate closed-door edicts under pain of punishment to some who don't blindly obey. Ripple counsel added that they have crossed from regulation by enforcement to hubris most foul. Investment banker declarant, a non-party in the Ripple v. the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission case, has requested that the court grant his motion to redact additional portions of the declaration submitted in support of the SEC's motion for summary judgment. Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen have informed investment banker declarant that they do not oppose his motion, though Garlinghouse and Larsen do not consent to it either. The SEC has informed investment banker declarant that it does not oppose the motion to redact sensitive information from his declaration. The declaration by investment banker declarant, submitted on behalf of his employer, is aimed at helping the SEC with its investigation into Ripple's alleged violations of federal securities law. Since a prior non-party declarant experienced significant threats and harassment after his name was exposed publicly, investment banker declarant has requested the redaction of additional portions of the declaration. The movement has expressed concern over potential threats he could receive if his identity is disclosed. The request is seeking to ensure privacy and safety by redacting irrelevant information that has no bearing on any legal or factual issues of the case. The motion includes copies of relevant documents featuring the redactions that have been requested by investment banker declarant. A copy of investment banker declarant's statement with suggested redactions is set to be reviewed by Judge Torres before any final decision is made about what will actually go into effect. Acclaimed creator of Bitcoin, Craig Wright, has taken a swipe at the Securities Exchange Commission, SEC, describing it as an underfunded government department. He said this while taking a dig at Ripple's CTO, David Schwartz, whose company is under investigation by the department. Craig's swipe was part of a responding tweet to Schwartz's question to him during a recent debate. Schwartz highlighted a portion of the SEC's memo where Ripple's implementation of ODL among banks was mentioned. Schwartz also asked Wright if he thinks that the SEC was also involved in the scam of which he has accused Ripple. To this question, Craig responded by linking the SEC's inability to conclude its case against Ripple to the lack of funds. He also accused Schwartz and Ripple of constantly lying to the SEC. The SEC took Ripple to court in December 2020 over selling XRP as an unregistered security. The SEC accused Ripple of allegedly selling unregistered securities worth up to $1.3 billion. The SEC blames Ripple Labs for using XRP as a funding vehicle and claims that Ripple does not operate a decentralized platform. In its defense, Ripple has faulted the merit of the lawsuit by the SEC. It accused the Financial Securities Department of making classifications based on bias rather than implementing well-defined rules. Both parties have made their final bids on the case as they await the court ruling. A ruling that will determine whether XRP qualifies as a security or not. The crypto community awaits the court verdict. However, the war of words between Ripple's critics and supporters has not relented, with Craig leading the charge among the critics. As a self-acclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto, some Ripple supporters assume his criticism of Ripple could be born out of competition between the two major cryptocurrencies. One Twitter user accused him of being frustrated over the limitations of Bitcoin. The user alleged that Bitcoin does not work so well anymore and is now at the mercy of whales who can decide to kill it, and Craig is unable to do anything about it. XRP, the native token of the XRP Ledger blockchain network, has notable market divergence metrics pointing to a strong bullish case, according to an analysis by Sentiment. Some of these metrics are pointed out by Sonra_King, a pseudonymous on-chain analyst on the market analytics platform. The analysis includes whale addresses continuing to accumulate XRP rapidly and traders continuing to short. It adds that a significant long/short ratio is also on the verge of being crossed. Sonra explains that over the past 6 months, the group of XRP holders who own between 1 million and 10 million tokens has been accumulating. This cohort has increased their holding by 25%, bringing their total to 4.09 billion XRP. The trend is significant as it is often seen at market bottoms. The analyst adds that the whales also strongly influence the price of XRP. The analysis further notes that the funding rate of XRP on Binance is currently slightly negative at -0.026%. While this suggests a bearish sentiment among traders, it is spearheaded by retail traders on Binance, who may not accurately predict short-term price movements. The metric to look out for is the 30-day MVRV for XRP, a metric that measures the profit or loss of short-term traders. The metric is currently experiencing average losses of -7%. At these levels, short-term traders are likely hesitant to sell their coins at a loss. This could lead to an XRP price surge, the analysis notes. Similarly, the MVRV long/short difference metric indicates growing confidence among long-term investors. The metric measures the average profit or loss of long-term holders versus short-term holders. It's trending upwards, although currently at -11.45%, while the price of XRP has remained relatively sideways. The analysis notes that this could also potentially lead to an XRP upswing. Amid the bullish metrics, the price of XRP has mostly fluctuated between 28 cents and 54 cents for the past 6 months. The token trades at around 35 cents, up 1.17% in the last 24 hours. However, the bullish on-chain metrics and anticipation of ecosystem announcements could see XRP break out of this range. Popular XRP community member Rathoff Kahneman recently noted that XRP has seen much more utility than it did in the early days and will also roll out more use cases in 2023. Added to this, market participants expect a conclusion to the SEC's case against Ripple to arrive this quarter. A favorable ruling in the case could potentially cause the price of XRP to explode as the token gets regulatory clarity. We would like to make it clear that this is not a platform designed expressly to offer financial advice, and we are not requesting that you invest in any particular business. This is just a route used to deliver instructional material to your door. See you again soon on XRP Insider, the leading source for cryptocurrency.